All right, traders, a very warm welcome. I am Devang Mehra from the Financial Analyst, and I welcome you to our YouTube channel. So, in this video, I want to talk about the post-market analysis for December 18th, 2020, which is Friday. Today, it's 6 o'clock Indian Standard Time. Firstly, I want to apologize. I could not come earlier. I was busy with our mentorship clients. But before I get started, I just want to give you a couple of important announcements. So, first of all, I hope you watch our multi-bagger trading idea video. That's very important. So make sure you watch that. That's the previous video before this. Also, over the coming 2 days, it's the weekend now. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, relax, and I hope you had a good week. So, buckle up for the week to come by, for the trading setups to come by. But in the next 2 days, while you all relax, we will be uploading a lot of material. Himalaya will be live with you guys, teaching you some RSI concepts. I will be live discussing some very, very important concepts for the markets that we will be using to trade in the next week. So first of all, make sure you click on that bell icon so you know immediately when that content is uploaded so you don't miss it out. And if you are waiting for such content, if you want us to do this more regularly, make sure you hit that like button. We will know that you are interested in what we are producing for you. And at the same time, over the next year now, it's Christmas holidays. I want to wish you all in advance a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from on behalf of the team of TFA. But coming from the next year, when the travel restrictions are eased out, our team will be traveling all around the country and outside India. So we want to know where you are from. Where are you watching this video from? So mention in the comment section below, because in the next year we are planning, live workshops. We are planning meetups in all different cities in India. So if you tell us where you're from, we can plan our visits accordingly. So guys, let's get started. I don't want to do any other publicity. Let's get started. Nifty. Uh, it's the same setup that's been happening every single day, every day. Everyone, I would believe, in the markets are waiting for some kind of trending day to happen. But it's the same story, time in after time out. Again, a doji has been formed. And this is something which is extraordinary. I haven't seen something like this in a very, very long time. Yesterday, RSI was around 80. Today, it's at 81.22. I think on investing, it will be different. So RSI is high. This is extremely, extremely overbought. Things are extremely bullish, but a couple of things are there. If you see this, the incline, the angle of incline, this was about 75 degrees. If you see this angle of incline, you can see how things were progressing. The angle of incline, the angle of this ascent kept on decreasing. This is about 75 degrees. You can find it from this angle tool. I would believe it's 75 degrees, around 65 to 70 degrees. If you look at this angle, this came to about 45 degrees. Now, if you look at this angle, it's more like 30, 25 degrees. So you can see how markets are getting tired. Personally, if you ask me, will I suggest you to go long at this level? Not right now. I see RSI, they are quite extended. If you see other indicators or any other measure, I would believe it's quite extended at this point of time. And I would like to give a word of caution to all the people out there. Personally, I have booked some profits in my portfolio. It doesn't mean I've emptied the portfolio, but things which are extended, which I got good abnormal profits, I've booked some profits because that's how the way it should be. And at this point of time, you can see over the last 7-8 sessions, markets have just been giving dojis. So there is no clean domination by either party. Markets are going down, they're coming up. When they're coming up, they're again closing down. So there is always indecision. And after so many indecisions, there has to be a trending day. I've been in the market for quite some time now. And as I've been telling you all this while, if there is a lot of option seller days happening, option buying day will also happen. And, personally, trading in this market is difficult. So if you are making a loss right now, it's not because you're not a good trader. It's because it's actually difficult to trade in this scenario, as you are not getting clean picture of what you have to do. So if you're getting a stop loss, accept it. And I'm promising you, your days in the market will come, right? It's a difficult time. Everyone in our team is also facing some kind of difficulty. But suggestion would be, guys, please be stock specific. I tell you all that every day. Be stock specific, because you are getting good clean movements in stocks. And at the same time, if you trade an index, reduce position sizing so that you don't do a big loss. Because for you, it's important when to increase size of position and when to decrease. Currently, when you don't know where markets want to go, you reduce size so that loss is less. And when you know where markets want to go, increase size. So you have to manage that position sizing accordingly. Now, looking at the markets, guys, today also it has been a doji. It's a gravestone doji, or you can call it a hanging man. Anything is fine. But an important thing is that today you've got a lower high and lower low. Yesterday's high was 13,773. Today high is 13,772, just about 1 rupee less. And yesterday's low was 673. Today's low is 658. So we've got a lower high and a lower low. Personally, I'm expecting markets to cool off around 21st December. That's Monday. So for that to happen, there is some important data points I will be sharing. I will keep this video short, but I'll be coming live in the market in the night around 10 o'clock, 10:30 to discuss the data, because there's something very interesting which I'm expecting in the data tonight, which I'll prove it out to you. So wait for that video. So please click on that bell icon. First of all, you got a lower high, lower low. Nifty, if you ask me, Nifty doesn't want to go down. Every day it goes down. Today also, if you see the 15-minute candle, it went down quite a bit, about 100 points from the open. It opened at the day high, couldn't cross it, went down 100 points, but it found support. And see the unprecedented extent of buying that's continuing day in after day out. So Nifty doesn't want to go down. At the same time, Bank Nifty doesn't want to go up. That's the problem we are stuck in. Either both of them go up, we know where the markets want to go, but at the same time, Nifty is here, Bank Nifty is there. There is a divergence in both the indices. And today, quite astonishingly, Reliance outperformed. Reliance, in the end, I think it was due to the FTSE rebalancing. By the way, today you must have seen some stocks in the end shot up quite a lot or went down quite a lot. That was due to the FTSE rebalancing. Today was the last day, I believe. So our team will provide more clarity on that in our forums. So we saw a huge bundle of buying at 3 o'clock in Reliance. So I do believe that is because of the rebalancing that happened today. Nothing concrete news came out at that point of time, according to me. Now, what is the plan, guys? What happened today? Let's see the charts. The levels that we have given you, they are holding every single day. I don't have to. My job is becoming easy because I don't have to give you new levels, because those same levels are being tested. We are in that same old range. So if you remember our video, if you are watching this series every day, I've told you 13,630, 13,660, and 13,780. Today, that same thing happened. You opened at resistance, you never went up. So if you got a 15-minute closing above that, I was a buy. But we never got that. We went down and hit our first target of 13,660. If you were going to close below that, then 630 would have come, and then 580 would have come. These levels are not changing. They are here. Below 580, I have 500. This level over here, and I have 450. After that, I have 400. My levels are small, but it's there. Because currently, any dip in the market, if you remember my words, the supports are getting higher and higher and higher. Just to prove it out to you, first we had a support of 400, then it shifted to 450, then it shifted to 500, then it became 580, then it became 630. The support is becoming higher and higher and higher. That is the reason I need to know the exact levels, because even today when the markets fell, they never came to 630, they stopped at 660. So I'm lucky we knew that level, so we could have exited or booked our profits. So in the forums today, we told you all, have an intact SL, and then when markets started to pull back, I told you all, please exit. Markets really don't want to go down today, because even yesterday that the data came, I'm sorry I could not be available for the data analysis yesterday, but the data that came out yesterday, FIIs were bearish, but at the same time they had reduced puts and clients had become bearish. It's a simple rule: when clients are becoming bearish, markets will not go down, because you and me, when we become bearish, markets will do the opposite. Because when FIIs are selling, who is buying? Us. So when we become bullish, FIIs are selling, and when the FIIs are bullish, we are selling. So yesterday clients were bearish. That's why today markets would not have gone down, they would have gone up. So personally, I'm expecting some kind of cool off to happen on Monday. There are some events to be tracked. The first of all is the stimulus talks. Some important updates are coming in. Maybe there are some hiccups in the stimulus. So by today or by tomorrow, that will be clear. So please track the American markets, because if the stimulus is not going to proceed, the talks are not going to proceed, you can see a gap down on Monday. And I do believe maybe the Monday Indian markets will form a top. We will see about that. We'll come to that later. But please see my multi-bagger trading idea to have a better understanding why I'm saying these things. Number two, the Brexit talks and the European coronavirus surge, etc. So we have to track all of that. And this weekend is important, because if the markets want to fall down, if a stimulus comes on Saturday, it's not going to fall down next week also. It's going to continue to go higher. So these things are there. And I want to give a commentary on that, but we have to see the data that is out tonight. So tonight I will be sitting with you around 10:30, 11 o'clock. I will try to do that, and we'll discuss the data so we can discuss every single thing. What really is the position for next week? What we can plan for next week. But a simple setup for next week, I'll give you my simple opinion. And over the weekends, we'll talk about stock specific and talk about sectors in detail. If you ask my opinion, it's again a dragonfly. It's a dragonfly doji. It's a hanging man. Rule is simple. If the highs of hanging man are broken, you go bullish. If the lows are broken, you go bearish. The rule applies same. I've been saying this every single day because you're getting a doji every single day. Again, probability of a trending market increases. Whether it's going to break out or going to break down, it's going to increase. But if it breaks out, I will be reducing quantity and trading. Doesn't mean I will not trade. If markets are going above day high, it's a breakout. If I get a 15-minute candle closing above that, it's a breakout, but I will reduce quantity. It's my own personal preference because for me, it looks like the markets have, run up a lot, and looks like, because, seeing 81 on RSI is not a joke. And if you see the data of the last 3-4 years, 5 years, Himalaya will come and discuss in detail. It's very rare. I think the last time it happened was in 2018 or 19. So it's a rare phenomenon. But it doesn't mean it can't continue, but it's quite extended. If you see William percentage R, stochastic, even on the weekly charts, it's quite extended. So these are a couple of points which is holding me back on the long side. So if markets go down, yes, I will be selling in my normal quantity. I might increase my quantity because some kind of correction is overdue. So when I say correction, please don't think I'm saying a crash. I'm not saying markets will crash 2,000 points, 1,000 points. I want a healthy correction because if I have to buy, I need a dip. It's very simple. I want to buy in the market. If the markets are bullish, if the markets are very far away from the mean, I want to go back to the mean and buy over here and then go up. So markets, for me, it's very difficult for the markets to continue single shot up. If it's continuing, I won't participate. You have to maintain your ground. If markets want to go up from here single shot, let them go. I might not participate, or I might participate in very small quantity. So I do maintain that ground on my end, and I will advise you accordingly. If you see the 20 moving average, that's also quite far away. And as you all know it, entire 2020 earlies, you can see markets, whenever they run up, they always come back and test it. Whenever they run up, they always come back and test it. So even if markets correct from these levels, they have to come somewhere around 2050 levels to test. So sorry, 13,250 or 13,300, that level has to come. So you are expecting some kind of a 500 point fall or a 400 point fall to come in the markets, maybe even in the next week. It can happen as fast as that. Because whenever markets want to go up, they will go quite slowly. But whenever the markets want to fall down, you can see the gradient of the slope. It falls down very, very quickly. So some important points, I hope you're noting them down and helping for the future. If you're liking the video, give it a thumbs up, guys, and mention in the comment section below. Now, what is the plan for tomorrow? For Monday, we have holidays now, so enjoy. Please don't look at the markets too much. Take some time off and enjoy. So my plan is very simple. If markets want to go higher, they will open again in the upward range, and you need a 15-minute closing above 780. Let's take a round number, 780. If I get a 15-minute closing above 780, I will be going long in the market. That's my strategy. But at the same time, if the markets tries to fall down, test these lower levels and try to go down, then that's a signal that markets are looking weak. Nifty particularly is looking stronger than Bank Nifty. So I would believe it would be better to short Bank Nifty rather than shorting Nifty. But yes, I would say as long as 630 is maintained, I think markets are okay. On the bullish side, there's nothing for the bulls to worry. But if the 630 level starts to perish, then you can expect targets of, as I said, 580, 500, 450, and even 400. So we'll keep it to 400. Below that, we'll talk about later when they come. But I think a fall, if it comes to 400, that would be quite phenomenal. So let's not go quite far away. So if let's say markets start to fall below 660, you can try to short in some quantity. Below 630, you can come in normal quantity. That would be my personal plan about Nifty. Talking about Bank Nifty, see, Bank Nifty is also doing the similar thing. By the way, if you look at today's market, it was not very difficult to trade. It's investing.com. Markets fell from 780 as we discussed, came down all the way to 660 and then went up. And you can see at this level, it started to consolidate. It's a 5-minute chart. And you can see when you got this big green candle, you could have taken a trade. So I'm telling you how I could have taken a trade. See the importance of the 780 level. I've been giving you this level for the past couple of days. And I'm telling you, for me, I see 780 and 800 to be the top of the market. And I'm telling you, even yesterday, even today, markets hit that level and fell down. So this level has become quite significant now. Also understand, how you could have taken a trade. Markets took a support. started to go up. And you can see at this level, when the markets consolidated, there was no volume coming in. And as soon as this big green candle came, you had a very big volume coming. So that was one signal where you could have traded. Also, you can see some kind of, after the breakout, there was a retest. Hammer was formed, again market shot up. If you didn't buy it here, you could have bought it at the retest. These are a couple of things you should know how you can take a trade in Nifty during the day. But if you see the daily chart of Nifty, I'm just prolonging the video because I want to do a detailed analysis in the night, but you should know how I look at charts. So today you can look at the chart. It's a clear doji on the top, hanging man or dragonfly. Even the volume, it's below 20 MA, but it's quite significant as compared to the last three sessions buying. The last three buying that happened, the selling is much more than that. So there is some kind of cooling off, some kind of, I would say, distribution is taking place for me at these levels. Let's talk about Bank Nifty. I haven't seen the daily chart of Bank Nifty right now, to be honest. So let's see the chart of Bank Nifty. What is Bank Nifty doing now? Nifty Bank, what has it done? Bank Nifty. So the levels remain intact, by the way, they have not changed. So yeah, there is, you can see a clean distribution is happening. Markets are not able to go up. Is it a price correction? Is it a time correction? Sorry, is it a time correction? That's something that markets will tell us over the coming days. But guys, there is no strength left. Bank Nifty particularly looking very, very weak, and continuously this 350 level providing massive support. So this level needs to be shaken. It level needs to be broken, and markets can literally go over here in just one single candle. It's not going to be difficult. But this 350 level for bears is very important. If they want to go down, this has to be broken. Not very convincing volumes today on Bank Nifty, but let's look at the internals, how markets have played. And the levels are same. If you all remember, I don't want to change any level. It's exactly the same. You opened around, let me hide the Bollinger Band. We opened today at above the 800 levels, but I always tell you every video, wait for the first 15-minute closing. Wait to see what the markets want to do, then take a position. Never hurry, because you have too much opportunity in the market. You can see exactly markets went down lower, and this level was broken as a short opportunity. Target 1 is 600, target 2 is 350. So as long as the level is protected, even today the level was protected. And see how beautifully our levels are playing. You took a resistance here. When you went up, you took a resistance here. You fell down, take a support here, etc. Levels are perfect. I don't see anything wrong with the levels. So you need to copy these levels: 30,000, 930, 800, 600, 350, 200, and 30,000 round number. These are the levels that you need to be concerned with. If the markets fall, obviously Bank Nifty will fall below 30,000, and then you have to be concerned with 29,900, maybe 29,750, and even 29,500. That we will come to later. But so this is for now. The levels are same. So for tomorrow, by the way, sorry, trading plan for Monday. If markets tend to go above 800, you have to be a buyer again. Buy for target of 930, and you can buy in good quantity above 930 to get all-time highs of, to get 52-week highs of 31,000, 31,200, etc. At the same time, I really want to short only below 30,350. That's the level I'm concerned with. Yes, you can do a preliminary short below this level also. You can short in half quantity, I would say here, when this level is broken. But when this level is broken on a 15-minute basis, try to do a short, because it's not been broken in the last 4 or 5 days. Last couple of, actually, last entire week. So this level becomes very, very important. Since 11th December, the level was never broken. So when this is broken, you have to increase short. But below this level, you can add half shots, or half the quantity that you normally trade. So guys, that's it for now. Leave a comment, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Please do the formalities. It really motivates us. But we'll meet in the evening today, and we'll discuss in detail what we can do for the next week. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.